So, as you can probably tell, I'm back home now. I've been to the doctor's today, and I'm going to be home until the rest of the day, this week at least. So I hope it's going to get better until then. And if not, I just somehow has to get back back to the doctor's. This is no fun, not at all. I try to make it, change the, what do you call it, the angle of the video. Can't figure out, maybe we have this hand instead. It's like, because you always see the same side of my face. I was like, okay, why not this? Oh, very exciting, But it's really, really hard. I don't know why it's hard. It's just, this is not my phone hand, or something like that. So it's better with this one, I guess. I thought of this because it's a video on Facebook, and even if it's, oh, my hair, it was like a month ago almost. It was Fashion Week in New York, and one of the shows where it was by this lingerie design called Ashley Graham, and or Graham, I think it's Graham, and she do lingerie for, but plus size women, and I really hate this way of labeling people like bigger and smaller and so on, and all of a sudden I get like all these comments like, oh, it's great, and I also think it's great. I think it's great that they are showing different body types and so on, but a lot of like comments like, oh, that's how real women looks, and that's how normal women looks. It's like, no, it's not. It's still models, and you will always see models on the runway. It's always going to be models showing clothes because that's their job, simply. And you can't make a collection or a pre-collection with all issues in every size and so on. It doesn't matter. You can't do that. I mean, you don't do them for the actual model. You do them as something to show up, and they have to fit models. And first of all, naturally, a real woman doesn't has to look a certain way. It can look any way, and there are, I mean, you don't even need to have a vagina to be a real woman. You just has to feel like a woman, and it's only you can decide if you are a real woman or not. I'm a real woman, definitely, but a lot of other people are too. Most women do not have the bodies that fits on runway, or fits and fits, but most people would not be comfortable. I wouldn't be comfortable showing myself on the runway in those kind of clothes. Maybe I should work on that. Maybe I should be really confident in it, but I'm not. I think most people aren't, and it's okay to not be. I think it's not okay to be feel bad about how you look, but it's okay to not be into wanting to be a model and so on. But no matter what size you are, there are some special criteria that you need to meet up with in order to be a model, and I think people often forget that. It's there are stereotypes for everything, I guess. The models should look one way, but also plus models should look one way. And so it was like in the movies we're talking about, either if you are, the lead character, you should look in a certain way, and if you're a woman, and if you don't, the other, if you are alternative in some way, you look in a special way, or the girl next door look a special way. And sometimes we spiced up with putting up somebody with blonde hair instead, and then, but it's still with red hair, I mean, but it's still following the stereotype for how people are supposed to look. And the same with models, same with actors, same everywhere. And I don't think that's something that we can easily solve. It's much better now than it was a few years back, but it's still something I think we need to work on. But most of all, work on the attitude that it has to be a special way to be a real woman. And naturally, if you are a model and look like all this and so on, be happy, and you are not less a woman as long as you feel as being a woman. It's not. in your looks, it's in your personality, and who you are and how you feel in your mind. And I think that's important to remember. It's as a woman, you have a lot of other issues to deal with, and we shouldn't fight each other or bring each other down in a way a lot of women do. It's a way bigger problem than that. And